Good afternoon, so I'm setting up, seeing how everything, seeing how everything. Not sure if it's actually what it's supposed to do. I think I'm cutting out, but we'll see how we are. I can adjust stuff. Seeing how everything. Not sure if it's actually supposed to do, but we'll see how we are. I need a little bit. Try that. Try that and see how it works. Not sure if it is, not sure if it's not. If I need to, then I need to do something else. Try that. Try that and see how it works. Not sure if it is, not sure if it's not. If I need to, then I need to do something else. That seems to be working okay now. Try that. Try that and see how it works. Not sure if it is, not sure if it's not. If I need to. Right then. So all right. Let's play a little. Then I can listen to the game. See how it goes. Right, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna help some people. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's have a look and see if there's a party I can join. Running farms, repeat runs, blasting, carry. Beast. Skeleton nightmares. Annual hordes. Hordes. Beast. Hordes. Wild. Tides. It's no, I don't want to do that. No, that's a wee bit much. Let's let's help them out. See if we can anyway. Okay. I'll... Oh, that was a whisper. Oh, that was a whisper. Good when you can help. Give something back. Well, help that I give people. Well, people gave to me. Oh, oh, oh. What happened? Bit strange. Nobody here. I wonder if they still need beasts or moved on to something else. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Done, done, and done. Well, somebody has to activate it. Doesn't last very long, does he? But this is good. Excuse me. I'm just wondering if this is the best placement for the microphone. I might put it somewhere else. Oh, they're all gone again. Look, look. Some of this, some of this, some of this. A little bit of that. One of them. Maybe two of them. But easy. Now, to begin with, it's not easy. It's just when when you're at a particular level, it becomes easier. Now, the good thing is about next season, they're taking all the invulnerable phases away from the bosses. If you've got enough power, you can take them down before their invulnerability starts. And then things, you know, bosses like Andariel, which is a right royal pain in the ass, no longer becomes a pain. As long as you can take her down. Which means that as long as you're strong enough, then you can take it down. Because even right now, in the character I've got, she can go through 2 or 3 invulnerability phases. And it's just annoying. Because the only reason they're not dead is because of the invulnerability phase, not because they're strong enough. So I'm happy that it's done. No more invulnerability phases. Well, it wasn't on the PTR, put it that way. But, you know, what happens in the PTR and what happens in the live. Okay, so they don't need any more. Fine. Let's find somebody else that needs a little bit more help, perhaps. So let's find somebody else. Riggs. Oh, that's a high level character. Beast. We're just there. Boards. Pits. Okay, we could do a few pits with these guys. Oh, that's full already. Okay. Fine. Beast and Infernal Hordes. Do I want to do Infernal Hordes? I don't know. Clear. Hordes. I'm gonna help them out. I'm taking too long, haven't I? Okay, I'll take them. I'll take them through some. One left. What on earth are they doing? Okay. Oh no 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 no. Not 108. Let's do a 70, maybe a 74. I didn't check and see what my things are like. Reasonably okay. Not the best at 166. So I'll be able to see how my pop on the keyboard is picked up by the microphone. See if I need to make some more adjustments. Yeah, these dungeons are a wee bit on the top side for a 22 and a 32. You're maybe best sort of staying where you are. And I'll just finish. I think, yeah, I understand what people want to do. It's pretty much the same. You always want to sort of be part of it, but when you've got a higher level character, and you're doing a sort of 74, for me it's sort of dead easy. The chances of me dying are sort of few and far between. But for a 74, 22, 27, 32, a 74 is quite a high level of dungeon. If you don't have the defenses that you need, then to avoid losing glyph levels, you're best just staying at the beginning. Hide Master will go down pretty easy. Because I can't remember what level of glyph I had at this, the 220s, 230s. Latency 168. Bit high for a fast clear. I really need sort of in or around 100. Yeah, see that rubber banding there? If I was on sort of a better ping speed, I wouldn't get that rubber banding. And it's just a little sluggish to move. I could move across to my walking build, which is possible. I have a walking build when my ping goes a bit too high, my latency goes too high, because it just becomes way too clunky to run, and it's pretty much like that now. So I'm thinking that maybe if I move across to my walking build, it can be just that little bit easier to run. And it's not quite so strong, but it's strong enough. I think that it's like, no, I'm at almost 200 latency, so. I know my speed goes down considerably the higher I actually get in my latency. This seems to be reasonably okay, but you know, I'm slow. And this is one thing, but oh, there we go. I think maybe just to be less clunky. Okay. See how it takes half an hour to get out of bed. Now I think if I change across to my walking build, I might be able to not necessarily run a little quicker, but it just feel a lot less clunky. Then put these in here. Give the guy some time to get out. I should take some medicine. It's probably a good idea. Time. So now this is my walking build, and of course now my latency goes down to below 150. But it'll still be less clunky. Maybe it's a little bit easier as well. It's certainly a lot easier in the fingers. That's for true. There's less tap tap tap. And because I'm not evading, still wearing the same gear and everything like that, apart from I'm doing a one-hander instead of a two-hander. It's the only real difference. A little bit different setup in the Paragon boards. We'll take some of that. We can still evade, but it's just less clunky when I'm moving this way. And this pit level, it's not an issue. But overall, it is a little bit slower. And I think, in this floor in particular, I always manage to be a little bit slower than I would be otherwise. I hear some thunder outside. Get them all in. Like I said, this is still a lot quicker than any of these guys could run this pit level. So I'm not too worried. Every little bit helps for them. Give them a wee bit of time to get out. I'll need to put my power cable into the into my iPad soon. Is it that you're just not ready? And off we go. Let's see if this is the right way. I think yes. I just hope the wee beasties don't come from that little corner and grab them. Doing very well with the Inferno. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but it's getting a wee bit closer. We had some nasty thunderstorms about 9 o'clock last night. There's a typhoon that came into Hong Kong, which is down south of us. And we get the sort of tendrils coming through, looping off the typhoon. And I think that I read that there's supposed to be another 5 typhoons coming in before the end of the typhoon season. It sort of will be in about November time at the latest. My daughter's on her little e-bike and we'll be on her way back to school, from school. I hope that she gets here before or after the storm finishes. Rubber band in there. Should be about here. Oh, yeah, there we are. Then mother. Done. Lizzie, hi, yes. Yep, cool. Are you still running Druid? So I'm helping out just some people here. They're all on sort of low levels. We've got less than a couple of weeks to go. Cool. I'm glad I can help.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Nursing courses. Tough. Wait. So where am I? What am I doing? I'll take all these little monsters away before they go and get the crew there. But thank you very much, Lizzie. Thank you. Appreciate that. Makes me happy. We're still trying to help people. Just as people helped me, I got to 300. Couldn't have done that without the help of people. I run quite a number, literally hundreds of hits. But unfortunately, they're still the best way to get XP per hour. And I run many in groups. So this is a little bit of giving back and saying thank you, helping these that need a little help just at the end of the season. Because we haven't got long to the end of the season now. I think we've got less than a couple of weeks now. We should probably be getting the campfire chat for season 10 to let us know what's got through the PTR. Now, I think season 10 is going to be it's looking fun, and probably one of the seasons that has got the most build variation. Unfortunately, if you're going to play a rogue, you might be a little difficult position, because in the PTR they were just horrible. Not that I run the PTR myself, but what I saw some of the content creators running, it was like, oh my word. But the druid looks pretty damn good for next season. There was a Ravens druid that done a 150 in a couple of minutes. Well, okay, maybe that was an exaggeration, but there was a couple of bugs that will definitely be fixed before they go live. But yeah, the druid seems to be in a good place next season. The Sork, I think, is also going to be in a good place next season. The Hydra that I'm running right now, I'll start with the Hydra maybe next season. Because even though the Serpentine aspect is getting nerfed, there will be still enough power in the Chaos armor and the Chaos perks to make up for it, I think. Certainly by what I've saw on the PTR. And the Ball lightning also seems to be pretty damn good. There was at least 2 or 3 different ways to run the ball lightning, and that looked pretty damn good. I think mighty throw from the barb looks interesting. Okay, get this started. And I also think, oh, what am I doing? I'm not playing Blade. And I think that for speed farming, the evade build from, okay, get back into the way of this. Yeah, the evade build on the Spiritborn also looks pretty damn good. But again, for a lot of these, you're going to make sure you need to have some decent latency. Right now, I'm sitting on about 145, and that's sort of the top that you need to get to have some decent latency. 100 or below is definitely the way it would be best if you want sort of perma stuff. But like me, not a lot of people can do this. In my last sort of sessions for leveling up to 300, there was one guy, a Sork, that left me in the dust. I mean, literally, left me in the dust. There was a group of 4 of us, and he was just like, he definitely had perma evade, without any doubt whatsoever. He was just boing, 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 boing. Where the bloody hell did he go? It was good. It was great to watch, I have to say. This is what I want to be, but unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. Okay, where's the? I thought I might have got there. I'll take this elite pack and maybe get it. There we go. So yeah, that was fun to watch this. Oh dear. Unfortunately, when you die here, you don't get the XP from the boss kill. But thank you, Nizzy. I do appreciate these comments. Oh, excuse me. 3:25 p.m. for me. So maybe I've got another hour's gaming. Then I need to go do a few other things. Everybody ready? Let's run again. Yeah, all of these guys have went up a level, I think. Okay, so we've got this floor. This is a good floor for speed farming, as long as there's enough monster density. But that can be a a little bit of a problem sometimes. Many times I've been on this floor and had to go to the next floor to actually just get to the boss level. I think this one might be okay. They talk about the second floor and where it is. So at least I know where it is if I need to go down. Fastest I ever run this floor on this, I think it was a 79 I ran. You know, the fit level 79 was 48 seconds. I think I done that on a 79. I'm not sure if I did that on an 84 as well, but certainly a 79. And if you want to check out some of the stuff, just head across to YouTube. I have a YouTube channel as well. This is dual streaming. I've got YouTube and Twitch up and running. But Hunt for the Wolf 69 in YouTube. It's all one word. And you'll find some of the runs that I made in there. Okay, this is under 2 minutes. Nice and easy. If they were all like that, that would be good. Right, I'm just gonna get this over cable. Don't allow. Right, give these guys just a wee bit of time. Everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Let's go. It would be nice to have the same floor again, but any floor does actually. But there's a few I think are better suited to speed running than others. That's for sure. The desert floor, that one we were just on, that's good for speed. This floor as well is not bad, but it depends on a lot on the second floor that what you get. And it does help if you've got a couple that can actually run with you. So like in here, they take that other two sides to the square up there. I love the artillery shrine. It always makes me giggle. Okay. We'll just go to the next floor. We've got the artillery shrine as well, so let's do some death and destruction, shall we? And again, this floor's pretty good. It's nice and wide open. It allows you to focus on the kill rather than just on where the hell you're going. Because in some of the other floors you have to also take a lot of care about where the hell you're going. Too many corners, too many doors, too many walls, too many pillars. But this is okay. And down here, so it's this way. It's the little group. The density could have been a little better here, I think. Sometimes the densities... There we go. Densities tend to be a little bit on the low side. wonder if I could do a 79 in much the same time. Oh, there's a glove. 2GA glove. We can take a look and see what that is. Ice shard. Overpowered. Yeah, let's see if I can do a 79 in much the same time. I said 79. Yeah. This particular just have to be a little careful at the start because there's a lot of them that just hang around this entrance, and then once you're gone, they make a beeline for the other members of the party that are waiting at the beginning. You just have to take a wee bit care at the beginning of the dungeon, just to make sure your party survives and everything like this. Otherwise, they'll be losing glyph XP, the potential of one level. Because somebody dies, then you only get 4 opportunities, not 5. As long as you've got the seasonal journeys, actually, I'm thinking. Because that's all part of the seasonal journey stuff as well. Yeah, that's done. Move along this way. Oh, I'm a bit thirsty actually. Didn't bring any water with me. The lubrication. You might say, well, where's your beer? That's lubrication. It's a bit early in the day for that. What's this? Channeling? Okay. Channeling's good. Channeling's very good actually when I'm playing my teleport build. Because for some reason, and it's probably because of the... What am I doing? I'm also almost perma-evade when that happens. This way, this way, this way. Come up and get this corner. But I'm a bit slower though. But it just depends on what sort of... if this helps them with the glyphs. Because this late stage of the game, with less than a couple of weeks to go, these guys are extremely unlikely to get... Look at that, almost 3 minutes. That's ridiculous. I don't think anybody died. It's just me being slow. Wonder if anybody will actually reply. Okay.
Greetings. How shall I gain my hammer?
You're the only one that actually answered. With the right group, I was running 89s in a minute and a half. But I doubt very much if I can run 89 in a minute and a half with this group. You can probably hear the tap 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 of my keyboard. Not sure how to avoid the tap 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 of the keyboard until I get an arm for the new mic I've got. Maybe if I put it in an arm, it gets away from the keyboard a little bit better. I hope there's enough on this floor to kill. Oh, it's spiders. They'll be enough to kill. But they're just a... Whenever I get spiders, regardless of where they are, which floor I get them on, I always tend to be a little bit slower. Oh, I didn't take the channeling, but never mind. You can go back for it. I don't really need it. But it's just, these things are sort of nice to have. Eureka. Somebody died. Trying to follow. I don't know why they're trying to follow at this level of it. Not at 200 and something. I know you want to help, but you're not helping yourselves. Lethal? Yeah, I'm going to strongly suggest to them that they don't follow. I think that's at least 2 deaths. 3. I think they need to be a little careful, otherwise we'll get booted. Don't come inside, you get... If you die, you won't get... Yeah. Where the bloody hell is he? This is... There he's across yonder. And he's across here. "14 days left." What do you think? Okay, 280 you can come through, do this. And it looks as though it's maybe a road. Death trap road maybe? Using a teleport, probably. Or maybe using the floaty bubble. Yeah, let's float them, that's secure. There's way too many corners, doors, walls. I always tend to get stuck on stuff. Let's switch this down here. Some lethal. Do some of that. On my way to 300, I said I had quite a lot of assistance. When I used to run with a druid or two, I used to sort of sprint to the second floor, and that allowed them to sort of clear the first floor while I was clearing the second floor, and that worked very nicely. I'm not doing it, I'm getting it. I was up a little early this morning. Got to woke up at 5:30. I just feel a little tired right now. These are going down easy enough. But my hand can do the rest. Castle of the Guardian. Right, stay outside this time. Better. See, get this done easier. Ta-da! There we go. All done. Much better. Right, I think that actually is going to be me. I'm just lagging a little bit. Can't spell for anything. Why does it not allow me to whisper? Strange. Never had that before. Oh well. Never mind. Well, never mind. Everything is good. So let me just sort of clean up this whatever I've got. Anything of interest? But let me see if I can get an upgrade for my focus. Intel cooldown. Double GA would be nice. Right, so there are some GAs there. They're all single GAs though. Try again. One of them. Max life. Never mind. You know, these things are sent to try us. But I do need to think about what the hell I'm going to do with all this rubbish. I'm almost full up on my Eternal. It's like ridiculous. So what do I take through? It's 2 weeks left. If anybody wants some stuff, I'll probably take that through. I'll take the blue rose, but like the Godslayer. It's like this next season is going to be a good item. So this is one of the ways of ball lightning next season is using Drumhorn, and the other is Occam's. I don't think I've got an Occam. Oh yeah, they have Occam's Catalyst. So this is about ball lightning and it lets you go unhindered. And this is about stuns the enemies. But you got, you know, the different ways of ball lightning. And both of these are going to be equally as good next season for the ball lightning builds. And you can get the Ophidian Iris on maybe your gloves and allow you to have a regular you know, something like this, which sort of opens up a whole bunch of possibilities. You could have Talrasha maybe on your boots. You know, the limit of chaos power is pretty damn good, actually. This, oh, that's a catalyst. Where did I put them? I put them somewhere. Where did I put them? Oh, here. That's where. But you see that primordial, this primordial binding is not quite as good as the one I've got, but that was an 85%, 85, 75, 92, that's 100. And because it's really, if it be that had been a double GA Intel primordial binding, that would have been spot on. But I think the 95 and the double GA just is that tad more powerful. But anyway, I need to figure out what the hell to do with that lot. This lot, I take through whatever I take through. I've almost got maxed out everything on the Eternal, so, you know, and this, I've got too many. All these go away anyway. Collection of amulets, I'll open that up later. So again, I need to be able to just figure out what to do with these. Yeah, right. So that's for my druids. I got all these as well. Like, you pick things up because you think, oh, I might sell them, or I might keep them, might do something with them, and then you end up with a whole sheet full of, well, they're not exactly garbage, but the, you know, the triple GAs, but it's just not the triple GA that I need. Not bad stuff. And again, so I think what I might do, I'm going to be a little brutal and take on and everything that's not a triple GA, I'm just going to delete them. And unless somebody wants something, and then I can give them. Literally, at this time of the season, I just give. So anyway, this is it. I'm just waffling on here. So thank you very much for watching. I will be on probably tomorrow. No, I will be on tomorrow. So I do appreciate everything, and we will see you tomorrow. Time to go.